Guthrie in the black with the blue wrist tape. Sammons in the black with the red wrist tape. Applying that jab and following it up with a kick is Guthrie. We talked about the ankle injury earlier, Julie. For Guthrie, no, nothing taped, no tie sock, nothing like that to add any support.
No, she said she'd done a lot of training with kind of her agility and her movement in order to strengthen her ankles and, you know, I guess move on more angles, move with a little bit more strength behind her punches and her kicks. Sammons is definitely looking for some counter shots inside of it, especially when Guthrie kicks.
Able to grab the clinch now is the Floridian, pushing Guthrie into the fence. Trying to reverse the position was Guthrie, but Sammons able to shut it down. Now eating some palm strikes here in the clinch.
She did a great job of getting that underhook initially, and she's kind of fighting to get it back again. It's dangerous to be on one foot without that underhook.
Sammons is also doing a very good job of controlling the head position. I think in these clinch positions, it is so integral for the head position and the dominance there, and I think that is why Claire is having some issues digging that underhook and getting her butt out to that side to be able to re-establish the range.
Yeah, I'm really liking, and you can hear her coach calling for side-to-side motion. I'm really liking the way she did that, and she was able to get this turnover now and get Sammons up against the cage. And now it's about her getting her own head position there underneath Sammons' jaw.
Sammons is very tall and her hips are very square, so I think if Claire looked to reap the leg, she would have been able to get the takedown. But look, we're back at range now. Let's see if both of these ladies can get back to work.
Sammons prided herself on her aggression. We'll see if she tries to turn that up and maybe take the initiative here. She's been really great on the ground in the past. We'll see if she tries to change things up here as we approach the halfway point of this first round. Maybe she'll go for a takedown.
Nice inside leg kick there from Guthrie.
Traditionally, Sammons, and she openly admits that she's a very aggressive fighter, but she's definitely showing a lot of growth and maturity in being patient with her counter-striking, which I love to see.
Yeah, and her head movement is looking good as well. We saw that with the slip to the uppercut.
We talk about Sammons' aggression. I mean, that's one thing to be aggressive, but you also need to sort of, pick your shots. I mean, it's a 15-minute fight. Just because things aren't going your way early doesn't mean that you can't make the proper adjustments and get your game going later on.
And Guthrie's got some power in those kicks. You hear that big smack.
Oof. I think Guthrie is doing a really good job. As soon as she throws her combinations, she's immediately out of range, out of countering range. And I think Sammons needs to be a little bit more aggressive and go first sometimes and initiate those exchanges, because right now it looks like Guthrie is kind of dictating where this fight goes.
Touch under 90 seconds remain here in this opening round.
And that's about the third ankle kick that Guthrie's taken from Sammons. Wondering if she knew about the ankle injury before and she's targeting that, or that just, it is a popular thing to lower ankle kick these days.
Big right hand there. Grazed the chin of Sammons from Guthrie. You can see Guthrie really utilizing that reach here. 5-inch reach advantage for the Colorado native. Looked like we're going to go back to the clinch, but combination of punches there on the break by Guthrie. 20 seconds left.
Oh, big shot.
5 minutes in the books between these flyweights. Caitlin Sammons, Claire Guthrie.
Guthrie did a lot more in those rounds. From Sammons, I actually would like to see her come out, be a little bit more aggressive, be the first to throw her combinations, and throw with a little bit higher volume. She was only countering or throwing 1 to 2 punches at a time. I want to see more from her.
Round 2 underway. There are the scores, 10-9s for Guthrie. Sammons getting that third scorecard.
I like the way she's pumping that jab.
See a lot of big movements here from Guthrie. And that kick on point, the lead leg of Sammons.
Guthrie's movement is just so fluid. She's moving laterally so well, throwing up feints, throwing up different things for Sammons to be able to have to respect. And I think that leg kick has been so important for her this fight.
I am a fan of Sammons. She's doing a snap front kick to the midsection. We saw a little jump snap front kick. She did a couple of those without the jump in the first round. And I like that, especially as a liver target. She hasn't hit the liver with it yet, but.
The current featherweight champ checking in on Twitter, Pam Sorensen. You can tweet at us, at TJ DeSantis, at Megan_A_MMA, at JulesK_fighter, hashtag Invicta FC 41. We talk about this movement from Guthrie. She was originally slated to be on the July 2nd card, had that ankle injury. Got to believe that she made the right choice, because if her ankle were impaired, Megan, she might not be able to fight the way she is tonight inside the octagon.
Oh, 100%. That lateral movement is a lot about ankle stability, and I think it definitely shows how much she has worked on improving that aspect of her game.
Sammons now in on a takedown. Whizzer utilized here with Guthrie staying on her feet, but again, Sammons utilizing that head pressure here inside the clinch.
And I love the knee strip they do there with the wrist. It's just such a wonderful way to utilize all of your tools. You can see Guthrie did that twice in a row now.
These ladies exchanging knees inside the clinch here.
I think Guthrie is doing a really good job with that arm. She's captured the wrists of Sammon, and what she's doing is not only is she breaking the grip with her knee, she's also flaring the arm to open up some space for those knees to the body to be able to hit their target.
Yeah, and it's hard to be that aggressive when your back is up against the cage. Like she's doing, it's a really sophisticated maneuver.
Beautiful takedown defense.
Sammons really working hard for this takedown, but Guthrie able to stay on her feet. And again with the knees is Guthrie.
And you can see Sammons' tenacity with her head, her head pressure, going for that wrist grab, coming up. They're still fighting, it's all fighting for wrist grab at this point, fighting to get that hand positioning. Level change there from Sammons.
Really sticking with the wrestling here is Sammons, but Guthrie staying on her feet.
Even though Sammons is in the more dominant position, I feel like Guthrie is doing a little bit more damage and being a little bit more active in that position. Did a beautiful job to separate there.
Yeah, that was really well done.
90 seconds left in the round, back at space. Nice right hand, finds a home for Guthrie.
I love how Guthrie is showing that lead hand and mixing it up. She's throwing it high, she's throwing it low, and she's really shuffling in for that big right hand.
Yeah, really loaded up and landed with the right.
She is, and she's kind of expecting Sammons' counterattack and is able to pull out.
Ooh, nice combination there. 1-2 by Guthrie, now loading up on it. Right hand by Sammons on the break. 45 seconds left in the round.
Yeah, one thing I've remembered from Sammons fights is she doesn't show when she gets hit. And that, we heard that shot from Guthrie. She didn't flinch from that.
High kick now coming alive with some punches. Off of that is Guthrie. clash of heads there, I think. Final 10. Ten minutes in the books between these flyweights. Caitlin Ginger Sammons, Grizzly Claire Guthrie. These ladies are having fun. We'll take a look at the scores here in a moment. Megan Anderson, it is even on Judge 1 scorecard. Judge 2 in the corner for Claire Guthrie, and Judge 3, Caitlin Sammons. Your thoughts?
I'm actually really surprised. So I think 2 of the judges scored it for Sammons and 1 for Guthrie in that round, which was really surprising. I feel like Sammons did a really good job pressuring, but I feel like she didn't do enough in those positions. I think Guthrie was still being the more active fighter.
Open scoring, unique to Invicta FC, the only promotion in the country doing it right here in Kansas, and interesting scorecards there to say the least. All right, we are underway here. Caitlin Sammons, Claire Guthrie. Both of these athletes would love to solidify it without the judges' help. Nice counter strike there by Sammons, able to get the clinch.
And it might have been her forward pressure that those judges were looking at. And, you know, she was landing some very hard kicks to the lower part of Claire Guthrie's leg.
A very grueling fight here in the clinch, and nice little counter there by Sammons. Now on the head here of Guthrie.
Reaching down there for that leg. Nice little elbow there from Guthrie. Sammons is connected to that leg, though. She's looking for that dump. Now she's looking for the double. Switches back to a single. Nice chain.
Beautiful.
So on the floor now, and Guthrie has a hold of her leg that is over the head there of Sammons, and Sammons going to try to block the connection there of the triangle.
Yeah, you can see she's pushing Guthrie's right foot into her hips and trying to walk around to over to the left side.
Is the cage here going to hurt Guthrie, Julie? Well, now she lost the position, so I guess it won't matter, but now trying to grab a leg here. And it looked like Sammons may have grabbed the fence.
Yeah, she totally grabbed the fence. It's right here. But, you know, that knee bar defense kind of can also be used as a way to sweep out of there. And it's like, didn't quite work for her because Sammons has that one hook in now and is looking to get the other hook.
And in a fight that is so incredibly close, we are even going
we're going to a split
round.
decision, no matter what, split decision.
This is such an important position for Sammons right now. And Guthrie has to get up. She has to get up, be active, and not have her back taken.
I mean, this is a very big round for Caitlin Sammons. One judge had it 2018 for Guthrie, the other 2018 for Sammons, and then 1919. So looking at where this fight is taking place right now, Ginger Sammons in good position to try to take home a decision, but really right now trying to dig for a rear naked choke.
Yeah, she's doing a really good job of funneling and switching her arms, you know, but now she's in that beautiful transition, and she's got that knee up high to be able to do a lot of damage.
Ooh, those are big elbows.
And she's just flowing so effortlessly on top and just kind of riding over Guthrie and not giving her any space to be able to get up and just be really positionally dominant.
Yeah, she's high on Guthrie's back, but she's still able to stay backpacked on her. And Guthrie was unable to shake her loose from the top.
You can see the blood flowing. Looks like Guthrie is cut. 70 seconds, that's a long time to try to survive in this position.
And she's got that figure 4 lock, and Guthrie's putting pressure on that. You can see Sammons switching her legs up. Guthrie's trying to turn into that guard, so she'll be in full guard position. You can see Sammons is reaching around, trying to avoid it, but I don't know.
Sammons able to make the proper adjustment to stay on that back ride. That was very impressive.
Just so tenacious. I think she knows that she needs to dominate this round, and she's doing just that.
And she does have that bottom arm it's not under Guthrie's chin necessarily. Oh, never mind. Moving to a different position. And now it's a hand fight again. Yep, for Claire to get out, she's got to get that elbow on the ground and continue to turn, but she wasn't able to. Sammons, like you said, effortlessly flowed position.
Final 10 seconds. Ginger Sammons coming alive in the mount. Claire Guthrie fully defensive here. Time has expired. 15 minutes in the books. The judges will tally their 10s and 9s.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Graham scores it 29-28 for Guthrie. Judge DeVilbiss, 29-28 for Sammons. And Judge Champion has it 30-27. Your winner by split decision, Caitlin Ginger Sammons.